Hello everybody, my name is Nick and thank you so much for checking out my channel. Today I'm going to be watching a different type of movie than most of my reactions. Most of my reactions have been horror movies, a couple drama movies, a couple coming of age stories. Today I'm going to be watching The Princess Bride for the first time. This is an old family adventure movie, I think is what it is. It came out in 1985 and I cannot believe I've never seen this because my brother, who does not really like Disney or family movies, he has seen this and he loves it. I do not know why I have never seen this movie, to be honest. I feel like this is definitely a movie I should have seen at this point for my taste in movies, because these types of movies, I usually have watched all of them. That's why most of my reactions, are horror movies. I know that this is about a dream, I think, or like a story that's told, and I'm really excited to see what it's about. And once again, guys, before we get started, make sure to leave the video a like if you did like the video. If you do not, leave it a dislike. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to check out my other movie reactions on my playlist. And as always, if you guys do have anything you guys want me to know about this movie, any thoughts on my reactions, any more suggestions, and as well, if you guys do want to get early reactions to my content, make sure to check out my Patreon. As well, on there, you can also participate in polls that determine what movies I watch every single week. And you also get full-length reactions to some of my movie reactions I've done recently. So if that sounds good to you guys, check out the link down below. Without further ado, we're gonna hop into A Princess Diary. No, that's not the name. We're gonna hop into The Princess, fuck me. And we're gonna hop into The Princess Bride.
Grandfather's here.
Mom, can't you tell me I'm sick?
How is this?
That was a great entrance by him.
Special present.
What is it?
Open it up.
Oh, a book.
A book?
That's right. It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
Oh, that's great. Ah, I get it now. Okay. So the story's about the book.
Chapter 1. Buttercup was raised on a small farm in the country of Florin. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that. Isn't that a wonderful beginning?
Yeah, it's really good.
As you wish was all he ever said to her.
As you wish.
Truly loved him back.
Oh, it is a love story. Oh, that's so right over the sunset.
When's it get good?
Keep your shirt on. Let me read. Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea.
I don't believe this.
I mean, I'm into this story.
But what if something happens to you?
I will always come for you.
Oh,
But how can you be sure?
This is true love.
Wesley didn't reach his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Robert. Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered.
Murdered by pirates is good.
She went into her room and shut the door. And for days, she neither slept nor ate.
what? He just died?
5 years later, the main
Damn.
square of Florence City was filled as never before.
I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves, the Princess Buttercup.
She did not love him.
It's 5 years later, though, so a good amount of time has passed.
The only joy she found was in her daily ride.
That looks so gorgeous. I would love to be on that field right now.
There is nothing nearby. Not for miles.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream.
Wow. He knew the pressure point.
You never say anything about killing anyone.
I hired you to help me start a war.
I just don't think it's right, killing an innocent girl.
Definitely not right.
You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic landmass.
I agree with Physic.
Oh, the sot has spoken. Friendless, brainless, helpless, hopeless. Do you want me to send you back to where you were?
Just punch him and knock him out. You don't have to hear him talk.
Probably some local fisherman out for a pleasure cruise at night through eel-infested waters.
Oh!
Go in!
Hell yeah, go. They're not gonna catch her. Nah.
Left! Left! They always grow louder when they're about to feed on human flesh.
Oh, God.
The eel doesn't get her. I'm explaining to you because you look nervous.
I wasn't nervous.
I was.
All right. Let's see. She was in the water. The eel was coming after her.
I love the perspective of doing it like as the grandpa's reading it to the son, and it just makes it feel so much more real.
Put her down. Just put her down. We're safe. Only Fezzik is strong enough to go up our way. He'll have to sail around for hours till he finds a harbor. Inconceivable.
That's awesome.
Faster!
I thought I was going faster.
See, they're not really going that fast, but when they show the wide shot of them, it looks like they're just flying through this. Oh. I did not think that was going to cut through the rope that fast. It looked like he was having a slow time in the beginning. He's hanging at the edge. Oh.
Got very good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
Yeah, you got some moves, buddy.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is not as easy as it looks, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't distract me. Sorry. Thank you.
Hey, can you not distract me so I can get up there and duel you? Of course, I want you to duel me.
Was a great sword maker, my father. When the six-fingered man appeared and requests a special sword, my father took the job. Without a word, the six-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I love my father.
That's awful. That's a great story. Great stories, and like I'm glad he told that story. It's so weird how they're actually fighting to the death. They're like so nice to each other. They just had a bonding moment, and now you're gonna fight to the death? Oh, that's awesome. That must have taken so much choreography. It's just all so real. I love it.
I'm not left-handed either.
Yes. Oh, he didn't kill him. Yay.
Please understand, I hold you in the highest respect. I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. Why you wearing a mask? Were you burned by acid or something like that?
Oh no, it's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
What are we doing now? Wearing masks. Oh my god. Obviously not the masks he was talking about, but still.
Then we only have to be one. But one.
And it is down to me.
So cool when they set that up. He does his first trial with sword fighting, then he goes to bare fists, and now last trial.
In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
All right? Where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun.
And you must have suspected I would have known the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? But you've also bested my Spaniard, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you must have learned that man is mortal, so you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible.
How will you make a decision?
I will, and I choose. What in the world can that be?
What? Where? I don't see anything.
Oh, he's gonna see if he drinks it or not.
Guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned. Ha ha, you fool.
Did he really choose wrong? Nope. Oh, that was brilliant.
It was your cup that was poisoned.
They were both poisoned. I spent the last few years building up an immunity to iocane powder.
You can really do that with anyone. Oh, that's so good.
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
That was a warning, Highness.
You killed my love.
It's possible. I killed a lot
Oh
of people.
no, did he?
You mocked me once, never do it again. I died that day. You can die too for all I care.
Oh. As you wish. So wonderful.
One thing I will say, that swamp certainly does keep you on your toes.
I inherited the ship from the previous Dread Pirate Roberts, just as you will inherit it from me. The man I inherited from was not the real Dread Pirate Roberts either. His name was Cummerbund.
Okay. So it's like a lineage. They just pass it on to someone else. Oh, what the hell is that? What are you? Zombified version of a rat?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Okay.
I tell you once again, surrender.
Will not happen.
For the last time, surrender!
Death first!
If we surrender, and I return with you, will you promise not to hurt this man? Promise to return him to his ship.
I swear it will be done.
But your fiance is such an asshole.
What is it?
Oh. The first guy he fenced against. Oh my. If only the other fencer could see him, he'd kill him right on the spot.
Cope with torture.
You survived the fire swamp. You must be very brave. But nobody withstands the machine.
You read that wrong. She doesn't marry Humperdinck. She marries Wesley. And just sure of it.
Oh, he's into the love connection. Yes.
Your true love lives, and you marry another. True love saved her in the fire swamp, and she treated it like garbage.
Oh, her face was pretty creepy when it zoomed in on her.
Lived, but Buttercup's nightmares were growing steadily worse.
I suggest a deal. You write 4 copies of a letter. The Dread Pirate Roberts is always close to Florin this time of year. We'll run up the white flag and deliver your message. If Wesley wants you, bless you both. If not,
then you marry me.
Please consider me as an alternative to suicide.
This being our first try, I'll use the lowest setting.
That was on the lowest setting.
I want the Thief's Forest emptied before I wed.
Day of the wedding arrived. The Brute Squad had their hands full carrying out Humperdinck's orders.
Hello.
Hello there.
It's you.
Find the man in black, obviously.
Well, you don't know where he is?
Don't bother me with trifles. After 20 years, at last my father's soul will be at peace.
You can't hurt me. Wesley and I are joined by the bonds of love.
He can, though. I mean, he could kill you. He's planning on killing you tonight.
You truly love each other, and so you might have been truly happy.
Not to 50!
That's just so wrong.
I'm sorry, Nigo. I didn't mean to jar him so hard.
Come along, Fezzik. Bring the body.
The body?
Have you any money?
I have a little.
I just hope it's enough to buy a miracle. That's all.
Humperdinck!
Humperdinck.
Dig in!
I'm not listening!
That's a miracle pill.
The chocolate coating makes it go down easier, but you have to wait 15 minutes for full potency.
We'll have to force feed him.
Has it been 15 minutes?
We can't wait. Wedding's in half an hour. We must strike in the hustle and the bustle beforehand. We have miracle mix. Make a pill to bring you back. Let me sum up. Buttercup is marrying Humperdinck in a little less than half an hour. So all we have to do is get in, break up the wedding, steal the princess, make our escape.
Thank you. Now, there may be problems once we're inside.
I'll say. How do I find the count?
How are they gonna get through 60 people? He's gonna come in right before she says I do. Oh, that looks pretty freaky.
The Great Pirate Roberts takes no survivors!
Your Wesley is dead. I killed him myself.
And why is there fear behind your eyes?
Under you, Princess Bahua.
Man and wife. Say man and wife.
Man and wife.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Yes, Inigo needs to kill him. It needs to be Inigo that kills him.
My father. Prepare to die.
No. No, no, no.
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. Twould be a pity to damage yours.
Right as she was about to. Oh my. She was literally about to kill herself. No. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die! Now!
Offer me money. I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
That is what the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever. Sword.
He's not gonna dare fight him.
Because he has no strength.
I knew it. I knew you were bluffing. I knew he was bluffing.
Shall I dispatch him for you?
Thank you, but no. Whatever happens to us, I want him to live a long life alone with his cowardice.
Hello, lady. I took him with me. Guess we ever bumped into each other.
I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Just be happy.
Have you ever
Just
considered
live.
piracy? You'd make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh. Please tell me that's the end of the story. That's a great ending.
They rode to freedom. And as dawn arose, Wesley and Buttercup knew they were safe. A wave of love swept over them.
What? What?
Now it's kissing again. You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so.
This one left them all behind. The end. Now I think you ought to go to sleep. Okay. All right.
Okay, alright. We get it, bud.
So long.
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
Is that the end? Yeah. Okay, that's the end. So guys, that was the end of me watching A Princess Bride for the first time. Or, wait, is it? This is very awkward. I gotta re-look up the title. The Princess Bride, sorry. Not A Princess Bride. Just finished watching The Princess Bride for the first time. I absolutely loved this movie. It's just a fun, entertaining film that actually has so many just great messages. The message about revenge with Inigo and Count Rugen, that was incredible. How for 20 years his father died and he's left with these scars, like the Harry Potter scar with Voldemort. He's left with these scars and he's keep thinking, how will he avenge his father's death? And he finally gets to do it with Count Rugen. I thought he died in the beginning of the fight when the knife landed in his chest, and I was so sad. I was like, you're not going to get your revenge story. But he ended up getting it, so I'm so happy that he finally got his happy ending. Everyone got the happy ending they wanted. Wesley is finally now with... What was the main actress's name? I'm just going to say Your Highness. Wesley finally got with Your Highness. The albino character was actually very scary to me in the beginning. Like, not terrifying, but just his makeup and his little green, like, vomit stash he had right next to his mouth. He looked pretty creepy, so I loved what they did with his character. What else can I say? I guess the characters all around were great. The actual plotline of the story, I loved. I loved how the grandfather actually talked sometimes in the sun in between the story. It just made me feel like I was there getting read the story by the grandfather. Like, it really made me feel immersed in the story, made me really care about, you know, how the son was feeling even to the story. And like, I can't rate this movie, I don't think. Like, I've always given a rating in all my previous videos. This video, I do not think I can give it a rating. Just, I need to watch it more. It's definitely above a 7. I mean, above a 7, like 7 to 9 range. But I definitely have to rewatch it again to actually know a definite place of where I stand, because I don't know. I really do not feel like I can give a rating on it right now. But it's 7 to 9 range. It was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. I loved so much of how Wesley handled himself in the beginning, how he had the little trials he had to pass, and then he finally won the princess with the Battle of Wits. I loved that entire first act. That was just masterful to me. I have not seen any movie really do it, but I know it's been done. But I've not actually seen a movie where they follow that same structure of the trials you have to face and go to the final trial. But yeah, it was a great movie. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to end it there. If you guys did like this video, please leave it a like. It really helps out my channel. Best way for you to support me. As well, comment down below what you think about this movie. How you felt about me doing a movie other than horror. Any other movies you guys want me to see. Leave them down below in the comment section. And if you guys are new, once again, make sure to watch all the rest of my movie reactions on my movie reaction playlist right here. And with that being said, guys, I will see you in my next movie reaction.
Audio Jungle.